Amy Wolf with VUCast. We start with an amazing story that sounds more like a movie than real life. A teenager is brutally attacked by a shark. His brother fights the shark and drags him to safety. And when he never thought he'd walk again, scientists here at Vanderbilt create the first ever truly bionic leg. This is groundbreaking because it's the first bionic leg with powered ankle and knee joints. VUCast Barb Kramer has more.
Craig Hutto never thought he would be here, testing a lower limb prosthesis. But life changed for this 23-year-old the summer before his junior year in high school. Craig was fishing with his older brother Brian on North Florida's Gulf Coast in waist-deep water near shore when Craig was attacked by an 8-foot bull shark.
I start getting dragged diagonal out towards the ocean, and Brian's probably 10 feet to my right. He swam directly towards me, and so he kind of cut us off, and he grabbed me under my armpits or across my chest, and we started swimming back to the shore.
On the beach, the shark was still attached.
Brian kind of rolled the shark's head up on top of me and just hit it in its snout like 3 times, and right when he hit it, just let go and swam away.
Craig's right leg, too badly damaged, was amputated above the knee. His hands were mutilated, but saved. Now, 6 years later, after extensive physical therapy, Craig is working with a Vanderbilt research team on a first-of-its-kind bionic leg with a powered knee and powered ankle, allowing it to do essentially what a healthy leg can do.
The powered ankle, it acts as like a calf muscle, and then the powered knee going up a slope or upstairs acts as like a quad.
Researchers say the leg senses what it needs to do. The lower limb prosthetics, moving joints, operate in unison, creating a natural gait for the amputee.
When it toes off, it picks itself up and swings itself, and so I'm not having to use my hip a lot to swing it. It's kind of swinging itself through.
15 degrees? Yeah, okay.
The aluminum alloy leg weighs 9 pounds, less than most human legs.
Like, can just kind of puts a little bit different loads on.
Microprocessors and electric motors control a dozen sensors inside the leg, constantly analyzing the user's movement patterns, telling it when to sit, stand, walk, or go up a hill.
So it knows when you're walking down slopes or downstairs. It knows when you're walking up slopes or upstairs. It knows when you're walking faster or slower. And it changes what it does in the same way that our leg changes what it does to accommodate you and do what your intact leg would do.
The leg is tuned to each user's movements with a tiny SD card and software. The bionic leg could be on the market by 2013. Meanwhile, Craig will use his passive C leg to finish college and start grad school. But he says helping develop the bionic leg has been a true mission for others and himself. For VUCast, I'm Barb Kramer.
Goldfarb says the powered bionic leg could also be used by patients who have lost both legs above the knee, and the need is great. There are about 300,000 transfemoral amputees in the U.S. and more than 1 million worldwide. More good news for parents when it comes to vaccinating your kids. A new report confirms 8 of the most common childhood vaccines are safe. A group of experts led by Vandy professor Ellen Wright Clayton, who is director of the Center for Biomedical Ethics and Society, looked at more than 1,000 research studies. They found few health problems are caused by or associated with vaccines. Read more on the report on vanderbilt.edu, search vaccine safety. With the next presidential election only about a year away, candidates know every minute equals $1 that could be raised. Vanderbilt Distinguished Professor of Political Science John Geer says the economy won't be the only big money issue dominating the election.
Lots of money is going to be spent in this campaign. 2012 will make 2008 look like a picnic. It's going to be north of $2 billion probably totally raised by Obama and the Republican candidates. That holds aside all the so-called side money that is going to come into play, and there's going to be ad wars going on in really dramatic fashions. The exact effects of those we don't know yet, and it may be that some of the things that go on are going to be turnout drives, and we might have higher rates of turnout. We're certainly going to see a lot of attack ads because there's unhappiness with Obama, and the Republicans are going to criticize. That's what the out party does. That's not going to be a surprise. The volume is going to be very high, and it's going to be very high in those battleground states.
From the moment I take office, my top priority will be to do...
Geer is also an expert on political attack ads and how negative ads can actually benefit an election. Read more about this on vanderbilt.edu. Type in negative political ads. We'll have more Vanderbilt political experts and commentary for you throughout the election right here on VUCast and on our websites. I don't think it's any secret we here at VUCast love music, especially when it comes from the Vanderbilt Mellodors. We got a chance to talk with one of the group's most unique voices. Want a new twist on a cappella? Check out the Vanderbilt Mellodors. Seth Johnson, a music and communications major, says the new Vandy ensemble is breaking musical stereotypes.
The collaboration between all the members in the Mellodors is just unmatched. Everyone brings something so fresh and new to the table that the things we're able to come up with is just incredible.
And that fresh sound is getting them noticed. Not only did the Mellodors come in third place at an international a cappella championship in New York City, when they put their twist on a song by Ludacris, they landed on a hip-hop artist website, getting tens of thousands of hits overnight. Not bad for a group of students, most of whom consider music just a hobby.
The majority of our group members are actually, neuroscience majors, pre-med students, history majors.
But this North Carolina native is hoping his voice will lead to a music career after Vanderbilt.
I want to perform, and I'm very adamant about that.
Seth says the dedication of the group and the fun they're having is helping them in every aspect of their college lives.
I feel like Vanderbilt has mainstreamed the idea of having a dream and getting the plan of action together and then executing too.
For now, Seth is happy to keep pushing the envelope, making music with a group of guys he considers brothers.
The Mellodors has meant, well, it's simply the world to me over the past couple of years.
Need more Mellodors? You can watch some amazing performances on youtube.com/Vanderbilt Mellodors. For VUCast, I'm Amy Wolf.